There are 150,000 toll road violators, and TxDOT is threatening to take each of them to court. But it looks like they'll have a tough time collecting those outstanding tolls and administrative fees. Our Chris Willis continues our coverage tonight live from the Loop 1 toll road in North Austin. Chris?
Robert, Leslie, good evening. Tonight at 6, we told you how TxDOT is charging toll violators more than 4,000%. They call them administration fees, and it's adding thousands of dollars to people's unpaid toll bills. Question is, how does TxDOT plan to collect this money? They can't keep you from renewing your driver's license or registering your vehicle, and despite the best efforts by their Wisconsin-based collection agency, they cannot file it on your credit report. So what do? Well, now TxDOT says they're going to take violators to court. And officials in Williamson and Travis counties that we talked to say right now they can't do that either.
They never seem to have their ducks in a row.
The Texas Department of Transportation is charging toll violators more than 4,000% in administration fees if they don't pay their toll bills. TxDOT says they're now going to take 150,000 of those violators to court.
Once the court date is scheduled, we step out of the process. It is in the hands of the court.
Once people realize this, they're going to have even less respect for the law and less respect for TxDOT and anybody else that tells them that we're going to take you to court. They're going to laugh.
Bill Gammon is a local attorney. He says as of today, nobody's taking anybody to court over a toll violation, let alone a 4,000% administration fee. By law, toll violators would have to be heard in Williamson and Travis County JP courts. So we spoke to officials in those counties, and they agree.
They can, file all the cases they want. How long they'll be there, we don't know.
I just can't see our judge and commissioners agreeing to anything, even though the statute is there.
As treasurers, Dolores Ortega-Carter and Vivian Wood oversee every dollar in and out of their respective counties. They say TxDOT has not put any plans in place to take anyone to court. It's called an interlocal agreement. Rules to follow, what the court costs are, who gets the money, how do they pay, who collects. The list goes on and on. Not the way the courts work and not the way money should be handled.
I don't have anything from the state that tells me. And we don't just send money down to the comptroller without the state's requirements for identification of those funds.
We need to have a paper trail so that for auditing purposes we can see where it's going. We don't care how the state spends the money. That's their problem. We do care how the county receives that money.
TxDOT says they're sending last chance letters to violators warning them, pay up or go to court. One's already been sent to Williamson County, but they also admit they may not get far until they get together with county officials.
We don't want any mistakes on our part. We want to make sure the cases are good and that the court processes are respected.
But even if those counties start hearing toll violation cases, Gammon says with 4,000% administration fees, chances of successful prosecution may diminish if you request a jury once you're in court.
I think most jurors would be offended at the way that this is being handled.
All right, since this issue has come to light, many experts expect these interlocal agreements to be ironed out in the coming weeks, especially if TxDOT wants to collect the money. The glaring factor, though, remains the sheer number of cases involved here. There are 7 local courts that have toll road jurisdiction and 150,000 of these toll road cases. Drop those 150,000 cases into these 7 courtrooms that already have full dockets, and even if you heard 5 cases a day in each courtroom for 7 days a week, it would still take more than 11 years to hear them all. We'll stay on this and let you know if anything changes. For now, we're live in North Austin. Chris Willis, KXAN, Austin News.